Hello Bookworm family, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I'm Danny. If you're not already subscribing, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn the notification bell on because, well, for example, this is a bonus video, and if you don't have your notification bell on, how would you know that I've posted a bonus video this week? So turn on your notification bell. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please be sure to go do that. I have a new Instagram name. It is _dancing_bookworm to match my new YouTube name. If you want to know why I changed my name, you can watch my last video, which was my TBR video. But yeah, so today is January 24th. It is about 6 in the morning. I have been shift sleeping, that's what I want to say, where basically I will sleep in like little mini shifts. So I will sleep for an hour, wake up for a couple hours, sleep for an hour, wake up for a couple hours. It is horrible. If you guys have ever had this like problem and you have overcome it, let me know. I feel like it's a lot to do with still grieving from my dad's passing. I have a lot of anxiety, just got a lot of stuff going on right now with we're moving, I have competitions coming up for dance, and I just got a lot in my brain, so I feel like I can finally like fall asleep, rest, and then I like wake up and it all starts over again. So then I can't like get back to sleep, you know? Like you wake up, like you have a bad dream or something, and you just wake up and you're like, oh, I could go back to sleep now. No, in my case, I cannot go back to sleep because my brain's like, oh, and you have these 75 things you have to do this week. Anyway, so I actually have plans this weekend. So I thought I would just do a vlog that was more than me lying around reading, although there is going to be some of that happening. But I am reading this weekend Underlying by Janelle Harris. And then I'm also reading Words on Fire by Jennifer A. Nielsen. Underlying, I am almost halfway through. That was my predicted bad book for my TBR. But then Words on Fire, I'm about 20 pages in. So yeah, so I'm going to read those this weekend. But on top of that, I think tomorrow after work, I am a very introverted person. And I like to just go do stuff by myself sometimes. I don't like to always go out with friends. I like to just have some me time in public places. So I don't know if other people do that, but I like to go out to dinner by myself. I like to go to movies by myself. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. So tomorrow after work, I am going to go to like a little mini mall. It's not our good mall near us, but I'm going to go to like a mini mall. And I am going to get some dinner there. And I am going to go see the movie Little Women, and I'm going to play some arcade games. Arcade games is one of my favorite things to do. I thought I would actually just record a bonus video this week of me actually having plans, because that is a rare occasion, so. And it's not even plans, it's plans with myself, but those are the best kind of plans. I don't know, am I the only one who does that? You guys comment below. Like, do you take yourself out on me dates where you don't invite anyone else along and you just go and hang out with yourself? Because I love those. More people should do those.
Hi!
Oh, hi, Ava! Alright, so we are waiting for Jacob's bus. Oh, hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. Say hi, Jacob. Oh, my goodness. This is the crazy nonsense we do in the mornings on Fridays.
And your phone is break.
Say hi. Well, it's not really broken. It's been broken. It's just a cracked screen. Say hi, Riley. Say hi. Oh, my God. And the dog. Okay. This is what we do in the mornings. Emma, why are you a crazy dog? Why is Emma a crazy dog?
Okay, Emma, come.
There's the outside. And we're waiting for the bus. Jacob?
No.
Jacob, where's your bus? Where's your bus?
No.
No? You're not going to go on the bus? You got to go on the bus. You got to go see Miss Michelle.
Hi!
Yay! Oh my goodness.
This is over.
Jacob?
Yay!
Jacob? Look at the camera. Show me what you've done. Can Aunt Danny go past the unicorn?
Yeah.
Can I go past the... Can I cross over here? Can I do this?
No.
No. Okay. Why is this here?
Yeah.
You made yourself a cage?
Yeah.
But I gotta put you on the bus.
No.
Well. Okay. Hi. So, we just got Jacob on the bus, and now is my time to eat breakfast with Riley. Say hi, Riley. Say hi. Good girl. So we are going to eat breakfast. I am shamelessly eating chips and queso for breakfast because, like, who declares what is and what is not breakfast food? Chips and queso could be breakfast food. And Riley, what are you having? Well, this is actually her second breakfast. See, I have Cheerios for second breakfast. She likes food a lot. You like food, baby? What you got? You got food? Yeah, you. So while we're gonna eat breakfast, I'm going to open up Underlying on my tablet and read a little bit of that while she rocks out to her kids' YouTube. You are so cute. How did you get to be so cute? Now say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Do you enjoy our walk to the bus stop every morning?
No.
No, because it's cold? Yes. Would you like it better if we drove to the bus stop? But Aunt Danny doesn't drive, so we can't do that.
I'm gonna teach you.
You're going to teach me how to drive. Did you have library yesterday?
No, I had gym yesterday.
Gym yesterday?
But I don't have to have library because it's a half day. But I have something special in my pocket.
What do you have in your pocket?
Stickers.
Ooh, very cool. Very
Sorry.
cool.
Yes. Here.
I get them? What do I need them for? Did I do a good job? Oh, okay, cool. So I just got Ava on the bus. She's tricky in the morning. Jacob is pretty easygoing. Riley obviously doesn't have a say in anything because she doesn't have words yet. But Ava is very specific 5 or 6 times where she doesn't like her outfit. She wants to go up and change. And she's 6, so we say, go change then, you know? But me and my mom are so the opposite of that. It takes my mom probably like 5 minutes to get ready in the morning. That's getting dressed, throwing a comb through her hair, and brushing her teeth. And me, it takes probably 10 minutes to get dressed, throw a comb through my hair. Sometimes I just throw on a hat like I did today, brush my teeth and put my contacts in and get my stuff ready for the day. So that is like, my mom and I are not glitz and glam gals. We've never really been glitz and glam gals, so it doesn't take us forever to get ready in the morning. So sometimes it's really frustrating having a 6-year-old be like, my hair's gotta be perfect and stuff like that, because we're not like that. But it's also difficult for her because before my dad passed away, like the day my dad passed away, up until then, he took her to the bus stop. So he would get in the car, have it all nice and toasty for her. If it was hot out, he'd have the air on. He would have candy in the front seat, so she'd always start her day with a piece of candy. You know, typical grandparent spoiling kind of thing. But, you know, now we have to walk down here, and sometimes she changes her outfit so many times we don't have time to grab a piece of candy. It's a little frustrating sometimes in the morning, but I love my nieces. I love my nephew. I do it because I love them. I do it because I love my mom, and my mom could not make this walk every morning, especially with an infant. But whew, sometimes that girl, whew, she kills me sometimes. But yeah, so I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to lay down for a little bit. Ava has a half day today, so I'm going to walk down here a little past noon to get her off the bus and kind of play it by ear from there. So read a little bit of Underlying this morning, read about a chapter and a half while I sat with Riley and ate breakfast. And yeah, that's pretty much how my day is going so far. Not much yet. Not much yet. So I just woke up from my nap. Now I'm walking down to get Ava off the bus. I was in the deepest sleep, guys. I was so tired. I was just in the deepest sleep. Man, I did not want to get up out of it. But yeah, her bus should be here in a couple minutes. It's really nice out today. But I still think I'm going to go back and sleep a little bit more after I get her off the bus, just because I was in such a nice deep sleep, and then I kind of got woken up suddenly by my alarm clock. So even if I don't go back to sleep, I'm going to go lay down for a little bit. Woo! Say I'm on top of the world! You're on top of the world. You're falling. You're falling. No, that's somebody's yard. Get out of the person's yard. So I'm at the studio now. I'm waiting for my soloist to come. I just do, Fridays aren't too bad. I do an acro private, So just like a tumbling private, no dance involved. Then I do two baby classes. So I do baby tumbling and baby hip hop, which are the classes that Jacob's in. And then I do a soloist, a tap soloist who does do a dance. And then afterwards, I do a mom daughter trio who do a dance, but the mom daughter trio is not performing this week. So, or not practicing this week. I don't know why I said performing, but not practicing this week. I'm still exhausted. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I'm just really off my sleeping schedule, but I slept another 2 hours once I got back from getting Ava, and I'm still exhausted. So I still have done no reading, but I've got about 15 minutes till my soloist gets here, so I'm going to read until he gets here, and I'll read some of underlying. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so tired. It's rough, but at least I don't have my last class tonight, so I get to leave a half an hour early, and maybe by the time I get home and eat and read a little bit, I'll get like a decent night's sleep before I have to get up for tomorrow's classes. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what. I'm just so tired all the time. It's rough. It is rough. So yeah, but I will see you guys after dance. I'm here for only 2 hours tonight instead of 2.5. So that's not bad. Not bad. So far, this vlog has pretty much been me walking in the snow and laying in this spot in my bed with like an interlude of children and the dance studio. But that's pretty much what I've done today. It is 9:42. I want to say a little over half. No, I don't even think, I think I'm like just at half. I think when I said I was at halfway earlier of underlying, that I was just under half, and now I think I'm at half of underlying. Sometimes it's confusing with the Kindle because I have it on bigger font for my Kindle, because if I can read in bigger font, why wouldn't I? But then sometimes like it's like 3 pages equal like 1 page. So it gets a little confusing sometimes of where I am in the book. So this is my predicted bad book for the month. And it was one of the free Kindle downloads that you can get with a Kindle membership at the beginning of the month. And I thought, all right, sure, give it a go. Let me test it out. When my TBR pulled up a predicted bad book, I went through and I was like, you know what? The plot doesn't sound that interesting. It was one that I was contemplating deleting anyway. And it was just something that I was like, I'm not going to like this. Now that I'm reading it, I'm still like, I don't know if I like this. I really wanted that to be like, oh, now that I'm reading it, I'm absolutely loving it. But it's just, so the plot of the book is that a couple who I found out live in Ireland, they are having a housewarming party in their neighborhood, invited all their new neighbors over, and their 2-year-old daughter goes missing. It's presumed that she's drowned in the lake, which you find out in like chapter 1 or 2, so it's not like a big plot twist or anything. It's presumed that she's drowned in the lake, but the mom doesn't believe that she's drowned in the lake. She thinks that something else has happened. And basically what's happening now is that there's blame being thrown back and forth. Was it the dad? Was it the mom? Who was to blame? I kind of think I have it figured out. I'm hoping there's a really big twist, because if so, I've had it figured out since before the kid went missing, and that's not a good book. So I'm hoping there's like a big plot twist, but I'm pretty sure I have it figured out. I also I totally understand this like mom character being sad and stuff like that, but she's not just sad, she's whiny and rude. And like, I'm like, I get like grief does weird things to people, but like there's chapters where it flashes back to her at a younger age and she's still whiny and rude before anything's even happened. And then it talks about like somebody else who's passed away in her life, and she's still whiny and rude. Then it talks about a year after that person passed away in her life, and she's still whiny and rude. Like, she is so whiny and rude that it drives me nuts. I'm like, why am I reading this character? And she complains about everything her husband does, and her husband's just kind of a jerk, and this neighbor is over trying to help her out and stuff like that, and it's just ridiculous. It is just not, the dialogue is very, like, proper. Not, maybe that's how people in Ireland talk. I don't know. If you're from Ireland, let me know if you talk extremely proper or if you also have slang. I don't know, but it's just very proper. It seems out of place. Like, the phrasing of words and stuff sometimes. I'm like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a giant hint towards where the kid is or something, but just some things that they say, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is that being brought up right now? Yeah, I don't know. I really want to like it because I want to be like, oh, look, I predicted it would be bad and it turned out to be good. But right now, it's killing me to get through. So I'm hopefully going to tear through a few more pages of this tonight. I am again very tired. I really do think I'm coming down to something. I realized once I made the video at the studio after being around the kids all day, half of my classes this week have been out with the flu. Yeah, I think I am getting sick, and I think that's why I'm so tired, but still plan to go to the movie tomorrow. I actually did get right into work because my first soloist canceled, which normally she doesn't cancel, and the last 2 vlogs I've made, she has canceled. So that's frustrating, especially because I spent 3.5 hours rhinestoning a costume for her. I don't know if you guys can see it very well on camera, but this is the costume that I rhinestoned for her, so it's got the music note. I don't know if I'm angling this right. Yeah, you can't really see it well. I wonder if I can, like, dim the lighting or anything. I don't know if you can see this at all, but I can always include a picture if you can't. But yeah, it's frustrating because I spent 3.5 hours rhinestoning this costume, and now she's not coming this week. I was like, I would have put this off until the week you were coming because it's such an expensive costume that I don't want to leave it at my house. But I also don't want to bring it in because I don't want anything to happen to it. I want it to go directly from my hands to her grandfather's hands and have her grandfather take it home with him. Yeah, for right now, I'm just going to open up my book, hopefully bang out some more of it. I just am not into it, and it's so hard to read, but I don't DNF books, which I know every other booktuber is like, you should DNF books, you should DNF books. And I think people should DNF books. I just can't. I am like that person who's like, what if the best part of any book that I ever read is on the last page? You know? I used to DNF books and it drove me nuts. And now I want to go back and reread all the books that I've DNF'd. Like, I'm horrible like that. But good morning. It is about 5:13 in the morning on January 25th. I am up because of shift sleeping, because that's what I do now. But I also am up because I've got a couple things I got to do before work. My friend is picking me up for work around 8:55. I was actually up until about 2:30 because I actually got really sucked into underlying. But here's the thing. I got sucked into underlying, but not like, wow, I'm so sucked into this book. I got sucked in because, okay, so I said in the last segment, I think I had it figured out. And in a way, I did. It wasn't who I thought did it, but the underlying, that's the name of the book. But the underlying reason why all this stuff was happening, I was right about. So we're halfway through the book now, and I already know who did it. I have figured out why they've done it. That hasn't been said yet, but I figured it out. And I don't know. I'm halfway through. Well, no, I'm more than halfway through. I'm about 75% in. But I still have about 100 pages left, 150, 100 pages left, something like that. And I already know who did it. So I'm like, what exactly am I reading for the next 150 pages? I don't know. I'm at a toss-up. I thought the twist was really enticing. I was like, I'm going to put this book down at 12. I'm going to stop reading at 12. I'm going to go to bed. It's going to be great. And I was up till 2:30. So that was enticing. Like, I was like, that twist was like, whew, okay, I got this. This is awesome. I know what's happening. But then also, I'm still irritated with the main character, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know. Where else are we going with it? I'm so at a toss-up. Right now, I'm probably at like a 2.5 stars because I'm like at a toss-up. I don't know. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Do I like it? Do I not like it? I don't know. I'm so between things, and I don't want to give anything away because I'm sure other people will want to read this book, and I don't want it to be a spoiler. But anyway, so I gotta do a couple things before I gotta go to work. I have to cut music for a voice solo. So for the first time ever, I have a student who wants to compete a voice solo at a dance competition. I just realized how cray my hair is, but you guys know that I just woke up, so it's not even anything anymore. But I have, for the first time ever, a soloist who wants to compete at a singing solo at a dance competition, which they do. and that's amazing. She has an amazing voice. I've been coaching her in voice for 2 years now. Problem is the song that she is doing this year. So every year she has a different song. Her first year she did She Used to Be Mine from The Waitress. Last year she did On My Own from Les Mis. This year she's doing What's Inside from The Waitress. The Waitress is both of our favorite musicals, so we tend to pick songs from there. The problem with What's Inside, it's only 1:36. And usually a solo at a dance competition is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I don't want to force her on stage for 3 minutes. So I think I'm going to keep the song at 1:36. It's not as long as normal. And I feel like her mom's going to be okay with it. I feel like she's going to be okay with it. And she knows this is the first time that I've ever had a dancer do a singing solo. I've never had anyone do a singing solo at a dance competition. I performed singing solos when I was in high school, not at dance competitions, but at like all county events. I've performed them in high school things. I've competed them out in the public in like little competitions and stuff like that, but never at a dance competition. So she kind of knows going in that she's the guinea pig for this, and hopefully she's going to inspire other kids to want to do their singing solos and stuff. But I think I'm going to keep it at 1:36. I'm just worried that it's going to be too short, but I don't think anybody's going to say anything about the length. I think they're just going to focus on her voice, and that's kind of what I want. Some of this is probably foreign language to you people who are not theater people or dance teachers or voice teachers. You're probably like, I have no idea what any of this means. That's okay. It's a really confusing life, and if you're not in it, you don't need to be confused about it. You can just fast forward to the book related stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to cut the music. I'm going to go over my notes for dance, make sure everything is a-okay with the dances that I'm teaching today, and then I'm going to try to go back to sleep for a little bit if I don't accidentally pick up underlying again, because I left off right after that twist, and now I kind of want to continue reading. That's the thing. I don't know. Have any of you read a bad book where you're like, I just need to keep reading because what if it gets better? I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Good morning. So it is about 9 o'clock. Getting a little bit of a later start than I expected, but my ride should be here in a couple minutes. We're going to grab some breakfast at either Dunkin' or Taco Bell, which has really good breakfast burritos. I think I said that in my last vlog. Delicious. And then I'm gonna go to work. I don't know when I'll vlog again. Might not be till the movie. It might be while I'm eating my breakfast burrito. I don't really know. So I am at the mall. I had a wicked stressful day at work, so this is good. I'm glad that I'm here because things are just crazy. There is a subbing for my boss, so it's just a little different than normal, and the kids were just kind of out of control about it and stuff like that, and parents were asking things that I didn't have answers to and stuff like that, so just a little crazy. So I definitely need this movie. I'm about to go get my ticket, and then I think I'm gonna do arcade games afterwards. I'm gonna get pizza first. This mall has nothing left in it, but they have pizza, so I'm gonna get that. So I'm sitting here, I am eating my pizza. I have a slice of cheese and a slice of garlic. Never had this pizza before, so I'm gonna try it for the first time. I also got a soda. Soda tastes a little weird, don't know why. But somebody is having a birthday party right now, and it's Harry Potter themed, and I'm really jealous, but they're having a birthday party. We have like a little climbing area in here. Won't show it because there's a ton of kids around, but I really want to invite myself to the Harry Potter birthday party, but I will show restraint. My movie starts in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna go in and yeah, gonna eat till then. So I'm doing a walking lap around the mall, and nothing is open in here anymore. Like nothing. Everything is closed. This mall never used to be a great mall, but like at least things used to be open, and now nothing is open. So it's kind of weird. The pizza was god awful. The dough was undercooked. It was sweet for some reason. Like my garlic pizza was sweet, which was weird. And then the soda tasted like metal. Like maybe the machine hadn't been cleaned out in a while. So I ended up dumping it and getting a pretzel instead. But I'll probably get concessions at the movie theater. But yeah, there's nothing in this mall anymore. So I'm going to just take a walking lap, finish my pretzel, and then go to my movie. So I just finished watching Little Women. It was so good. It warmed my heart so much. I'll give you guys like a full review when I'm home when it's not so loud. But I'm gonna play some arcade games now. And I will videotape me doing some of those. It's kind of hard to play arcade games one-handed while I record, but yeah, we're gonna do that now. Okay, so I'm in the arcade. I'm gonna start with Stacker. This one costs $1, but it's got good prices on it. 6,000 tickets, some toys. You have like a $75 gift card of your choice. I'm so bad at this game, but we're gonna. So I'm playing the SpongeBob Coin Crusher. There's not many cards in it, but these coins are falling over so quickly that I've already won like well over 400 tickets on here. So I'm just gonna keep playing this and finish out my gameplay on this. So I got 26 spins. So the trick with this is, see the bubbles? I don't know if you can see it, but the bubbles on the back, like the decoration. You want to wait till the pineapple's directly between the bubbles and the metal thing, and then you shoot it so that it goes through the hole. Oops. There we go. You can see how many are getting close, and the card's getting close. I'll probably win that card by the end of this. So close to singing right now. Nope, no tokens that time. I got credits that time. Ooh, I won the card. It fell. It did finally fall. Cool. Here it is. See which one I got. I got Sandy. So you're supposed to collect all the cards, and then you get 3,000 stickers if you collect all of them, but each card is worth something. I don't know how much it is when you just have one, but we'll find out. So I ended up with 650 tickets. I thought I got more. I should have played the SpongeBob game the whole time because it's the easiest to win on in that arcade. They don't have great prizes in that arcade, but I ended up getting Ava this Frozen 2 activity book. Some child is screaming. Sorry about that. And then I got Jacob I got a bouncy ball for anyone who wants to play with it because bouncy balls are awesome. I'll probably keep it for myself, to be perfectly honest. Then I got growing dinosaur for Jacob, so you like put it in water and it grows. And then for myself, because I think it's cool, I got myself a pencil topper that is one of the Pac-Man ghosts. Pretty sure this is Clyde. I think the orange one is Clyde, isn't it? Pretty sure that's his name. So yeah, so that's what I got. My Uber is here, so I'm going to head home, and I will catch up with you guys and tell you how the movie was once I get there. Welcome back. So I am home. It was about 11 o'clock at night. When I got home, I ended up playing Scrabble with my mom and eating some real dinner, unlike that disgusting pizza that I had. I feel so sick now, guys. Like, I think it was that pizza. I don't know. I found out, too, that my niece has been puking all day, but, like, I really don't feel like buggy sick, like if that makes sense. I just feel like super queasy, like I ate something bad kind of thing. And it's just not like normally if I get like a stomach bug, I get like a fever and like chills and stuff like that. My stomach is just like doing flips. And like I haven't puked or anything, but I'm just like, I think something was wrong with that pizza or the soda. It tasted so metallic-y. It was gross. I don't know. And I don't want to say the name of the restaurant because I know it's a small family business and stuff like that. But I mean, the kid who rang me out was probably like 8 or 9 years old. And like, I hope he wasn't making the pizzas because that dough was raw. So raw. Like, I don't know how old you have to be to work at your family's business, but I'm pretty sure older than that kid. But yeah, the dough was super raw and the soda was metallic-y. And the pretzel was delicious that I had afterwards. I had popcorn at the movie. That was all fine. But yeah, I think that pizza just was not, something was wrong with it. Anyway, so Little Women, it was amazing. I think this is my favorite movie adaptation of the book. The book is by far one of my favorite books of all time. I actually want to reread it now that I saw the movie again, because I don't know, the movie just made my heart feel warm. Like, that's such a weird thing to say, but like it actually was just like, you hear about the heartwarming movie of the year or whatever, but like this actually was. I felt so I fell in love with the characters. I thought the casting was great. The only casting that I didn't love, and it's not anything to do with the actress, it was just that the character Amy in the books is supposed to be 13, 14-ish, and the actress clearly looked older than that because she also played herself at 20. So like it took place over a 7-year span, and like none of the girls really looked the age they were supposed to be, but like Emma Watson could literally play a teenager for the rest of her life because she's flawless. But like, and like the girl who played Jo, I don't actually know any of the actresses' names. I should really look them up because they were all fabulous actresses, but like she looked like very like young, and then when she put her hair up she looked much older, so like you could see the difference. But the girl who played Amy definitely did not look 13, 14 when she was supposed to be that age. That was my only criticism of the whole movie. Honestly, I thought it was beautiful. I was in there with a bunch of old women all by ourselves. Like I felt so old, but I love that book, and I just really want to reread the book. If you guys don't know what Little Women is about, it's about 4 sisters, the March sisters, whose father's at war. And basically it's their coming of age. There is Meg, who is the oldest, and she is kind of like, she desires a wealthy life, she desires a man, but she's also in love with her family and doesn't want to leave to like go be with a man and stuff like that, and she just dreams of this ultra fancy life, but she also dreams of just being like her mother, and she loves what her mother has, and she just wants to be like her mother. And then there's Jo, who is the main character, and she is a writer, and she for the rest of her life wants to be single. She has no desire to fall in love. She is just happy the way she is, and she just has so much aspiration in life to write and be this one-of-a-kind woman. And Jo has been my favorite character of all books since I was a kid. I actually, when I was like 13 and I read Little Women for the first time, I was like, I want to name my first kid Jo. I never want to have kids now, but I was like, I want to name my first kid Jo. I think she's just a fabulous character. And I love how modernized she was for the time that the book was written in. Then there's Beth, and Beth is kind of sickly. She's naive, she's shy, but she is the most gentle-hearted person ever. And then there's Amy, who's kind of a sassy little sister. She is just a little sister. She's into everything. She's always causing trouble. She's kind of bratty sometimes. And basically it's their entire coming of age over 7 years. So they start off as these teenagers searching for love, searching for acceptance. And as they get older and older, they kind of settle into what they want and what's their own. And it's just a beautiful story. It's really sad. It's heart-wrenching, but at the same time, it is so beautiful. Like that's what was so great about the movie, is the movie was just so beautiful that even though it was sad, and I cried, and I don't cry at movies, so I cried, and I was there with the old ladies. We had our little hankies blotting our tears. But I don't know. It was just so beautiful, guys. I cannot recommend it enough. And honestly, I can't recommend the book enough either. Like, you should read the book and then see the movie, or vice versa. Honestly, the movie didn't do too bad of representing the book. It was pretty well accurate. So there is a couple changes, but nothing that made so much of a difference to me. Like, I really appreciated how it was done, and I appreciated the style in which they did it in, which was flashbacks. When it didn't start with the exact line that the book starts with, I was getting so mad. I was like, they're gonna change the whole thing, and then I saw what they were doing with the flashbacks and stuff, and it was so good. It didn't take you on this like journey of like everything's happy, oh, we grow up and everything's sad. It took you on a journey of like happy sad, and like it was just such a perfect balance. And then I did the arcade games, which you guys saw. I ended up with 650 tickets. I got the prizes that you guys saw. I really should have just played the SpongeBob game the whole time. I wanted to try something different, but the SpongeBob game is one game that I know I'm good at. I play it when I go to Dave & Buster's, and it's a cheap one there, and I could have ended up with well over like a couple thousand tickets if I had only played that game, because every time I played it, I made at least 200 tickets, but I just didn't play it enough to make a big difference. I tried to play crane machines there and stuff like that. That arcade is just not great. I mean, that whole mall's not great. You guys saw what it looked like, but yeah, the movie was amazing, and that's what I went for, and I would definitely see it again when it comes out. I would like to own it, or at least hope that it goes to some streaming that I have. But yeah, I don't know. It was nice. But yeah, now I'm not feeling well. And I am just not feeling great. Stupid pizza place. Well, hello. It's about 3:11 in the afternoon on Sunday the 26th. I slept in a lot today. I ended up taking a sleeping pill last night. I feel like I should say they are prescribed sleeping pills and you should only take sleeping pills after talking to a doctor, but I do take them and my doctor has prescribed them to me, and when I do take them, I get a really good night's sleep. So I did. I slept almost 12 hours, guys. It was a lot of sleep, but it was so worth it. So worth it. I woke up a little while ago. Well, I woke up a while ago. I started playing on my phone for a little bit. I had a couple things I had to do this morning. I took a shower. And now I have the house to myself with the dog and the cat. So I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to make myself some lunch. And I'm going to bring Underlying with me so I can read while I eat lunch, brunch, dinner. It's my first meal of the day. It's the first thing I've eaten today. I've just been kind of in my zone. So I'm going to go do that. And I'm going to start some laundry. Gonna just have a chill day today. I've pretty much had a chill day already today. So I'm going to just continue to have a chill day. My goal is to finish Underlying. I have about 100 pages left and start Words on Fire. I'm hoping I can also finish Words on Fire, but I also don't want to give myself a headache like I did in my last vlog. I gave myself a really bad headache by just reading straight through the day. So if I don't finish Underlying, I will definitely finish it by the end of the week, Words on Fire. I will definitely finish by the end of the week, but I will definitely finish Underlying today. That is my goal, to get that done. So yeah. So Emma and I are chilling here. Say hi, Emma. She's seriously the best dog ever. I love this dog so much. I know she's not mine, but she's basically mine. I live with her, so therefore she's my dog. I tell everyone all the time that she's my dog. But I'm heating up my soup. I'm gonna eat that, read a little bit of Underlying. Just rest with Emma till all the children come home. Yeah. Say hi. Oh, hi, camera. Oh, our soup is done. My soup is done. Boop. I just finished Underlying. It's about 9:30 now. I didn't record much today because honestly I just read and stuff, but I was super distracted reading, that's why it took me so long to finish it, because I would be like on my tablet, went upstairs, played with the kids, played with the dog, did laundry. It was just one of those days where I was super distracted by everything, but I did finish it. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. Honestly, it had some redeeming qualities, but I don't feel like the ending was really good, and I also had a lot of unanswered questions. I had a lot of unanswered questions. There was like a big one that I was like, but wouldn't so-and-so know who did it, kind of thing. Yeah. So I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I think the overall plot line was kind of cool, and I think that the ending was realistic, though not really one that I enjoyed. It was realistic. However, there was like some points that were made that I was just like, people can't be that stupid. Like, that wouldn't happen. Like, I don't know. There were some things that I didn't like at all. I still gave it a 2 out of 5 stars because there was like an overall redeeming quality with the plot line being as intense as it was, but a lot of things just really bugged me. So yes, it you know. But that's that, I guess. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I would tell you more, but I also don't want to ruin the plotline if you want to read the book. Not that I'm really giving it like a great rating for you guys to want to go out and read the book, but I mean, it is an interesting plotline. Baby goes missing. Mom is grieving. Dad is suspected. Secrets are out. Kind of, it's just one of those things, but I don't know. I don't want to say anymore because I don't want to give any away, but I also just need you to know that I was disappointed. I think that the plotline was so good that it could have been a great book. Like, the overall concept, genius. Could have been a great book, just didn't live up to it. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a little break from reading because I read that on my Kindle and my eyes are a little tired now from reading on a screen. So I'm going to take a little break from reading. I'm going to turn on some TV, do my journal for this book, and then I'm going to open up Words on Fire, try to pump that one out tonight. And I also realized that sometime this week I also want to read Scoot Over and Make Some Room by Heather Avis, because I borrowed it from my sister-in-law and I want to be able to give it back to her. So I am going to try to read that one tonight, or not tonight, but sometime this week. Words on Fire I'm going to get through as much as I can tonight, but I think I'm probably going to end the vlog here just because I will probably read Words on Fire right up till I fall asleep, which could be at any point, as we know. So, yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing me go out a little bit. But yeah, usually if I go out on a weekend, I get through one book. If I don't go out on a weekend, I get through 2 books because I'll read one on Saturday night and one on Sunday during the day. But obviously I did something this weekend and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of a different aspect of my life. But yeah, that's about it. So I will check in with you guys another point. So I will end this here until the next vlog. I hope you guys stay tuned for some of my other videos. I know I got some unboxings coming up, and I know I've got some like hauls coming up. I've got the TBR video was just posted today, so next week I'll have my wrap up for you guys. But hope you guys just enjoyed this bonus video and that you guys stay tuned for more. Bye!